Hello there, everyone. It's an extended, extra long Jzksnowreport report. I decided to do a little seasonal weather update, weather report chat here as I drive out towards Rusutsu Resort. As you can see from the video, I've come down off the mountain pass and we're closing in on Kimobetsu, the small town, farm town that is just before Rusutsu. And the weather, it's a little better, a little bit back where I was about 5-10 minutes ago on the mountain pass over. Some incredible driving conditions, complete whiteout. I was thankful to have like a truck and a car in front of me just so I could like follow their tail lights. Very rough driving conditions today. Even for me, who has been living here in Hokkaido for 30 plus years, do this all the time, pretty much used to it, know how to handle the conditions, but it's still not easy. I've got a huge buildup of ice on my windshield here. That starts to build up when we get these kind of conditions. So what kind of conditions are we talking about? We got a -5-degree temperature today. Yesterday and the day before, Sunday and Saturday, the weekend, was quite warm. We finally have hit that time of year when the weather patterns really start to shift and change dramatically, and we really feel the coming of spring. For me personally, Saturday, I had to sort of sit home. I stayed home the whole day. I did a house cleaning. The temperature was really warm. I just sort of physically felt that coming of spring and was like, okay, gotta let go of the deep winter powder, freezing cold temperature times, and we have to accept the new norm, which is temperatures are going to start to rise dramatically in the coming weeks. The days are longer, sun comes up earlier, snow gets affected on anything where sunlight hits it, and we're going to start our shift towards the northerly aspects of the terrain and also moving our way higher and higher up elevation, which means we'll be heading towards, in this area, central Hokkaido, bigger mountains, getting up above 1,500 meters elevation. The highest peaks here are, 2,200 meters. So you want to get as close as you can. Between 1,500 and 2,000 meters is going to be the sweet spot for the next month and a half and into the spring. Now, today we're back to another cold cycle, but it's one of those cold cycles that maybe because it came right after a real warming event. It's not super cold, like I said, -5, and there's a lot of moisture in the air. So that's what causes all this ice buildup on your window. Just sort of having a lot of moisture, and then the cold air comes in. I imagine it's going to be a great snow to ski on and snowboard on today. There is quite a bit of wind, so maybe a little bit wind compacted, etc. And of course, this time of year, you really start to have to watch out for underlying layers. Hard packed or icy layers could be in there. Crust layers could be in there. Variable conditions. Oh boy, here we go with the rough visibility again. It doesn't translate so well. It's amazing how the camera on the smartphone makes it actually look not so bad. But in reality, can I zoom in on that a little bit? Yeah, that's more what it's like for me driving right now. Plus I have this like sliver on my front window. That's why I'm kind of hunched over here trying to look through the spot with the best visibility. I highly recommend, let's see if I can get it here. If you're gonna drive in Hokkaido, you want to get this stuff. Garako. This is like a little, some kind of chemical that you rub on your windscreen outside of your window, and it puts a nice layer, like a waterproofing film on the glass, and water and snow just runs right off of it. It's quite brilliant. I, being the genius that I am, have not applied it to my windscreen since who knows when. So it's just sitting here in my car doing nothing, and my window is now covered with moisture and ice. At least I have it. Maybe I can do it later. So that is the situation here. It is February the 20th. As I said, we have definitely entered the spring, what I would consider the spring season. There's still going to be powder days. There's still going to be plenty of powder days. And this year, it's like this where, we've got an incredible base, well over 3 meters at most of the mountains. And, we're looking at a fantastic spring. I think we're going to have an epic spring. Maybe at some point in April or March, there will be like a long warming spell, and the melt out will come fast. You never know. It's hard to say. I've seen that happen. Just a couple weeks of really warm temperatures, and that incredible base can disappear very quickly. Little side note, in the Nakayama Kiroro Kokusai area where I am based, I talked to Tsukahara-san. He's a guide at Kiroro, and he told me that on average, he does snow measurements and weather recordings every day, all season long, for all the years he's been there. And it averages out to about 10 centimeters of snow, fresh new snow every day throughout the season. And with compaction and melting, you lose about 10 centimeters. So at some point, like where we are right now, you get your seasonal base, like you get all those early season snowfalls. It gets really cold, it starts stacking up more than it melts, and you get to your 250 or 300 centimeters. And then after that, it's pretty much a top up 10 centimeter reset with a 10 centimeter loss. So you're pretty much staying equal. That's why the base just doesn't go on forever and get to like 5-6 meters. At some point, the weight and then rising temperatures, melts, new melt, and you pretty much keep the same base level. I thought that was quite interesting. And that's definitely specific to Kiroro. Each mountain is going to have its own levels and averages, but in general, I think for that region, that's what you can see. Rusutsu, Niseko are going to be their own microclimates. Rusutsu is different from Niseko. Niseko, obviously, more coastal, close to the ocean there on the Japan seaside. The whole mountain range really pulls in a lot of snow and a lot of moisture, so they've got their own thing going on there. I hope that gives you some insight into the weather and what is happening here in Hokkaido. But congratulations, everybody. We have reached mid-season. The next big change will come in about a month. Mid-March, I would say, is when, this lower elevation areas are, not really a feature anymore, not really usable. And we will be looking to really stay in the high elevations where it's going to be great for the rest of the season. All right, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back with more daily within 1 minute snow reports from Jzksnowreport. Today I am going to be at Rusutsu in about 30 minutes here, and I will have a report for you. The webcam showed at least 30 centimeters in the Steamboat Valley this morning. So I am rather excited. All right, talk to you later, everybody. Have a good day.